Hey, speaking of things that need to go, Batum Preschool. This map sucks, and we're not happy we're here, but we are playing a doctor. We are playing with the impossible healing build. Hey, let's, somebody just jumped down. All right. Oh, that's my obsession. That's perfect. I'm undetectable. See if I can take advantage of that. I am not going to be able to take advantage of that. So, that's funny. That's my terror radius. That's my terror radius, not on me. Hello. How you doing, buddy? Okay, that was dark devotion right there. I don't think we could have foreseen. We just didn't shock the Jake soon enough there. Alright. Not gonna chase him at Shack. I think that's the tap in the building right there. Let's interrupt the save and go after Sable. Yep, not getting over the pallet, Sable. Let's tear people up. Oh, we kind of know where people are at, I guess. We have no gen regression, so only pressure we're gonna get. All right, we know someone was downstairs. I think Tap was to our... Maybe really nice to hit Tap again. All right, well, they healed. Thought I heard somebody. Well, that's somebody over here, I think, trying to heal. Oh, yeah. That's somebody trying to heal. All right. So, yeah, Dark Devotion was actually a suggestion by somebody. Was actually a suggestion from somebody to run to give a little bit more of a... I'm missing all my... Oh, thank you, aim dressing. I hated that dumpster. So I will say, with all the new changes they're proposing, At this point, none of these things would be affecting us. This is not the last person we hooked. Someone was here. Oh. Hey, I'm gonna go this way. Tap is over here. I can still see you, Tap. Alright, so we have Dark Devotion. We want to hook him ASAP. So the terror radius is going to be on him on the hook. Hopefully we'll be able to sneak back here. Hi. I mean, we're undetectable, and yet we're not. Yep. So that's twice we've been able to have somebody drop the pallet. So Top no longer has our terror radius, but I think it worked for the time being. So we're at 6 hooks with the new change. None of this will. And we're just gonna keep everybody injured. Sable going to the edge map. Yeah, nothing at this point, nothing would have affected us with the new changes. So I guess Killer is fine. Sable's dead. That would have been before. See, just the idea though that I have to go ahead and keep track of this seems somewhat silly. Bang, I don't know if you should have been running this way. Let's say we got the hit from the she went into school. Let's see if we can fool her. Hi. Where's the pallet, Fang? Hey, basement's here. Perfect. Alright, so Tap is healed. Fang is dead. So I don't think anything would have changed with the I don't think anything would have changed from the with the way the game is currently played. Alright, so who is this? I believe this is that blood? I think we see. Yep, this is the Jake. Hi. Hi, Jake. Yeah, we only have one hook on the tap. All right, we know Tap was over here. In a locker? He's healthy. Might not have been in the locker, but I also don't think he's going to get a save. He's breaking a totem in here. Hi, Doc. What's up, Doc? We heard him. Why are you breaking a totem, Tap? Tap, you need some therapy for that. And your prescription for that is game over. All right, we get a 4K with the doctor, and again, we had one of our viewers on YouTube suggested that our anti-healing build could benefit from changing leverage to Dark Devotion, which gives our terror radius to our obsession whenever they lose a health state. And I'm gonna be honest, there were a couple times it absolutely worked. In the beginning of the match, we smacked the Tap, who was our obsession, and then we ended up going and just yoinking the Fang Men off the generator. We were completely undetectable, and she clearly wasn't looking behind her. Tap had our terror radius wherever he was at, and that terror radius we had was huge. The double comm add-ons, whenever our terror rate, or whenever our static blast is ready but hasn't been used, we have 8 meters for the comm, the rare comm, Carter's notes. The class 2 comm is 6 meters. That increases it by 14 meters. That's 48 meters. We have a 30% terror radius on our base terror radius increase with distressing, and then being able to put that on a survivor like Tap, whether he was on the hook, which makes, whenever he's unhooked, makes it really difficult for him to heal with Sloppy Butcher and Colrophobia working against him. Yeah, all of that meant that these survivors stayed injured for the bulk of the match, and they didn't really have anything to speed up healing per se. You know, one med kit. Tap tried to use that fog vial to no effect, but yeah, that was pretty much a rout on a very survivor-sided map, and we had no gen regression. We played fair by the new Survivor rulebook version of DBD that's coming out when the new patch releases. So I do believe that this match would have played out exactly the way it would have, because we tend to not tunnel, we tend to not camp, we tend to not slug. So maybe those changes, some of which I don't agree with, if they go into effect, won't affect us, at least in games like this. Very funny, the Tap at the end was breaking a totem. I don't know why he was doing that. Perchance because he wanted extra points. I have no idea. He also wanted to go to the Withered Isle, maybe to get that achievement, maybe because he wanted Garden of Joy busted map. They got a busted map, didn't do him any good. We pull him out of the locker at the end to finish off the 4K with the doctor, with this impossible healing build on Batum.